Good morning, streamer people. The internet. I have a treat for you. I'm starting the book of Mosiah as I read the Book of Mormon. And so I'm just going to read Mosiah chapter 1, some commentary, and enjoy. The Book of Mosiah, chapter 1. And now there was no more contention in all the land of Zarahemla among all the people who belonged to King Benjamin, so that King Benjamin had continual peace all the remainder of his days. And it came to pass that he had 3 sons, and he called their names Mosiah. Here we go. Book of Mosiah. Still have to learn how to manage my computer properly. It's taking its time. Well, anyway, I'm going to continue reading. And if you have a copy of the Book of Mormon, you can read along. Or look it up online. And it came to pass that he had 3 sons, and he called their names Mosiah, and Hiloram, and Helaman. And he caused that they should be taught in all the language of his fathers, that thereby they might become men of understanding, that they might know concerning the prophecies which have been spoken by the mouths of their fathers, which were delivered them by the hand of the Lord. So King Mosiah had 3 princes, Mosiah, Hiloram, and Helaman. Mosiah and Helaman being the more significant of the 3, as far as the Book of Mormon is concerned. Oh. And he also taught them. So he's teaching his sons. And he also taught them concerning the records which were engraven on the plates of brass. These would be the Old Testament scriptures that they had. Saying, My sons, I would that ye should remember that were it not for these plates, which contain these records and these commandments, we must have suffered in ignorance, even at this present time, knowing the mysteries of God. For it were not possible that our father, Lehi, and that's in the beginning of the Book of Mormon, could have remembered all these things to have taught them to his children, except it were for the help of these plates. For he having been taught in the language of the Egyptians, therefore he could read these engravings, and teach them to his children, that thereby they could teach them to their children, and so fulfilling the commandments of God, even down to this present time. The records of their people were sacred in that day. These were scriptures that were passed down from their first father, Lehi, and it was written in the language of the Egyptians, one might say. I say unto you, my sons, were it not for these things, which have been kept and preserved by the hand of God, that we might read and understand of his mysteries, and have his commandments always before our eyes, that even our fathers would have dwindled in unbelief, and we should have been likened to our brethren the Lamanites, who know nothing concerning these things, or even do not believe them when they are taught them, because of the tradition of their fathers, which are not correct. O my sons, I would that ye should remember that these sayings are true, and also that these records are true. And behold, also the plates of Nephi, which contain the records and the sayings of our fathers from the time they left Jerusalem until now, and they are true. And we can know of their surety, we could have them before our eyes. And as you can see, I'm having trouble having them before your eyes. The computer's not cooperating with me. I might need to restart. More in PDF here. Let's give it a go.